The WWE unveiled a new Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now let's talk about who should win the damn thing. The bracket was revealed this past Monday night on Raw. Dakota Kai defeated Shayna Baszler and Katana Chance in her triple threat match. We still have 3 more to go. Zoe Stark versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Kaden Carter, Lyra Valkyria versus Zelina Vega versus Ivy Nile, and then finally Alba Fire versus Kairi Sane versus Natalya. So who should win this damn tournament? And I think the easiest way to do this, again, is to cross off who should not win this damn tournament. Obviously, we can cross off Baszler and Katana Chance, as they already lost their triple threat match to Dakota Kai, a fan favorite of the IWC, pushes forward in this tournament. Then we have a triple threat match on that same side of the bracket: Zoe Stark, Raquel Rodriguez, and Kaden Carter. I like, what Kaden and Katana Chance are doing, but clearly they are more for the tag team division. They are just in this to kind of fill out the triple threat starter tournaments that Papa H loves so much, but Kaden Carter will not be winning this match. Zoe Stark and Raquel Rodriguez both have opportunities here, but they haven't been doing much with Zoe on TV. Thus, I think Raquel will be moving forward into the semifinals versus Dakota Kai. Other side of the bracket here, Lyra, Zelina, Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile not going to be winning this thing, right? Just no push at the current pace. She's kind of involved with this American Made stuff pretty heavily, so I expect her to stay there. Zelina, kind of a dark horse. WWE likes to push her sometimes, doesn't like to push her other times, but at the end of the day, Lyra Valkyria is one of 2 people in this tournament who did get a video package dedicated to her. She is a former NXT Women's Champion. There is some big plans for her. I do feel that in the future. They kind of paired her with Becky Lynch early on, kind of wanting her to be the next Becky Lynch, it felt like. And then, we progressed and she's kind of cooled off a little bit. But I think this tournament and potentially this title could be enough to heat her up. And finally, in the first round, Alba Fire, Kairi Sane, Natalya. Alba Fire in the match, just to have somebody in the match, it feels like, but ultimately I think she is in the tag division with her tag team there. Kairi Sane, Natalya. I am a big Kairi Sane stan. I would love to see her not only progress in this thing and win this thing, I do think there's a potential shot that Natalya progresses forward just because of how much the Intercontinental Championship means to really just the entirety of the Hart Foundation. When you talk about Brett, Owen, Bulldog, like there's just so many in that family that held this title, and to see a women's version of it and Natalya rightfully so in the tournament, I could see her progressing and maybe even progressing all the way to the finals of the damn thing, truthfully. But because I don't think there's a realistic shot she wins it, and I do think there's a potential shot that Kairi Sane wins this thing, I'm going to go with her. And then the semifinals are set: Dakota Kai versus Raquel Rodriguez and Lyra Valkyria versus Kairi Sane. Let's start with Dakota Kai, Raquel Rodriguez. This is going to be built as a David versus Goliath type matchup. Dakota Kai, newly a singles competitor, looking to make a splash. She said she wants championship gold. She got that video package, the real underdog, versus Raquel, who is going to be made to look dominant, to look big, to look like a threat in this spot. And Raquel, it's a tough thing because she's going to be involved with this feud with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan on Monday Night Raw. This semifinals match will happen in between Saturday night's main event and the first Raw on Netflix. I truly do believe that. And what is going to be set up for that first Raw on Netflix? I think we're going to see Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. So let's intertwine the storyline booking here. Raquel Rodriguez on the side of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan feuding with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley was just attacked by Raquel Rodriguez on Monday Night Raw. You see where I'm going with this? Rhea Ripley cost Raquel Rodriguez this match, putting Dakota Kai into the finals of the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. And then on the other side, Lyra Valkyria versus Kairi Sane. Fantastic match. I think either of these 2 women could win the whole damn thing. But where should WWE place their investment? Lyra is a former NXT champion. Lyra, younger. Lyra, previously works with the likes of Becky Lynch. has the video package. Kairi, kind of more involved in a tag team scene. Could the Kabuki Warriors, her and Asuka, be making a run at the tag titles in 2025? Maybe so, maybe early on. There's just more reasons that I think point to Lyra Valkyria advancing to the finals of this thing and taking on Dakota Kai. And then we're in a really interesting spot here because Dakota Kai, babyface, IWC behind her. Lyra Valkyria, babyface, IWC behind her. There's really no wrong answer here. Both are somewhat young enough. Both could really use the championship victory. Both could use it to very much so get over. I would say in terms of popularity, they're at the same spot. But where does WWE lean here? To me, I think they're going to go with Lyra Valkyria. Just a little bit more proven commodity. Has had a title reign before. She has the entrance theme, the more so main marketing push is easier for where Lyra is currently at than Dakota. I think Dakota needs a little bit more time to build up. I think she will one day be Women's Intercontinental Champion, but I think you could have a spot where Lyra wins this title, Becky is back, Becky congratulates her, gives a little bit of rub. I think they want the moment of this tournament to be remembered forever. And I think that if you do that, it is more likely a more memorable moment than Dakota Kai winning. I wouldn't be mad at either outcome, but thinking with my WWE business brain, Lyra Valkyria feels like the obvious choice. But as always, guys, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Who do you have winning the first ever Women's Intercontinental Championship? Are you excited for this tournament? Are you excited for this title? If you love the WWE and you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that button. I am posting 4 or 5 videos a week for y'all. I will catch you next time. Peace.